Caffeine is a natural stimulant found in various plants. It's consumed worldwide in coffee, tea, chocolate, and other products. Caffeine's popularity stems from its ability to increase alertness and combat fatigue. It's a common part of many people's daily routines, providing a much-needed energy boost. Caffeine's effects are widely experienced, but its mechanisms of action are complex and fascinating. Understanding how caffeine interacts with our bodies can help us make informed decisions about its consumption. This essay will delve into the science of caffeine, exploring its benefits, risks, and best practices for consumption. Caffeine works by influencing the central nervous system. When consumed, caffeine travels through the bloodstream to the brain. Here, it acts on adenosine receptors. Adenosine is a neurotransmitter that promotes sleep and relaxation. Caffeine's molecular structure is similar to adenosine. This similarity allows caffeine to bind to adenosine receptors, effectively blocking adenosine from attaching. By preventing adenosine from binding, caffeine suppresses feelings of tiredness and promotes wakefulness. This interaction is central to caffeine's stimulating effects. Adenosine plays a crucial role in regulating our sleep-wake cycle. Throughout the day, adenosine levels gradually increase in the brain. This buildup contributes to feelings of drowsiness, signaling the body's need for rest. Adenosine also acts as a vasodilator, widening blood vessels. By blocking adenosine receptors, caffeine not only promotes wakefulness but also constricts blood vessels. This vasoconstriction can contribute to the temporary increase in blood pressure often experienced after caffeine consumption. Understanding adenosine's role helps us understand why we crave caffeine when tired and how it impacts our bodies. Caffeine is found in various foods and beverages, each with varying concentrations. Coffee, the most popular source, contains approximately 80 to 100 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup. Black tea typically contains less caffeine, around 40 to 70 milligrams per 8 ounces. Green tea generally has even lower caffeine levels than black tea. Energy drinks, marketed for their stimulating effects, often contain high amounts of caffeine, sometimes exceeding 200 milligrams per serving. Chocolate also contains caffeine, albeit in smaller amounts compared to coffee or tea. Section 5. The perks of caffeine: enhanced alertness and focus. Caffeine's popularity is largely attributed to its perceived benefits. One of the most well-known effects is increased alertness. By blocking adenosine, caffeine combats drowsiness and promotes wakefulness. This can be particularly helpful for individuals working long hours, studying for exams, or driving long distances. Caffeine can also enhance cognitive function, improving focus, attention, and even mood. Studies have shown that caffeine can boost reaction time and improve performance on tasks requiring mental effort. Athletes also utilize caffeine to enhance performance, as it can increase endurance and reduce perceived exertion. Section 6. Caffeine's potential risks: anxiety, insomnia, and more. While caffeine offers potential benefits, it's essential to be aware of its potential risks. Consuming high amounts of caffeine can lead to various adverse effects. Anxiety is a common side effect, as caffeine stimulates the release of adrenaline, a stress hormone. Caffeine can also interfere with sleep, particularly when consumed close to bedtime. Insomnia, characterized by difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, can result from excessive caffeine intake. Other potential risks include headaches, dizziness, and digestive issues. Section 7. Caffeine and dopamine, a complex relationship. Caffeine's effects extend beyond adenosine receptors. It also influences dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. Caffeine increases dopamine levels in the brain, contributing to its pleasurable effects and potential for addiction. However, the relationship between caffeine and dopamine is complex. While caffeine can increase dopamine levels, it doesn't do so directly. Instead, it indirectly enhances dopamine signaling, leading to feelings of reward and motivation. This indirect action on dopamine contributes to caffeine's addictive potential. Section 8. Caffeine withdrawal, symptoms and management. Regular caffeine consumption can lead to dependence, and abruptly stopping intake can result in withdrawal symptoms. These symptoms typically appear within 12 to 24 hours after the last caffeine dose and can last for several days. Common withdrawal symptoms include headache, fatigue, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and depressed mood. The severity of withdrawal symptoms varies depending on the amount and duration of caffeine consumption. Gradually reducing caffeine intake can help minimize withdrawal symptoms. Section 9. Best practices for caffeine consumption. To enjoy the benefits of caffeine while minimizing potential risks, it's crucial to practice moderation. Experts recommend limiting caffeine intake to 400 milligrams per day for most adults. Pregnant women and individuals with certain medical conditions should consult their healthcare providers for personalized recommendations. It's also essential to be mindful of caffeine intake timing. Avoid consuming caffeine close to bedtime to prevent sleep disturbances. Staying hydrated is crucial, as caffeine can have a mild diuretic effect. Choosing healthier caffeine sources such as coffee or tea over sugary energy drinks or sodas is also advisable. Section 10. Conclusion. Enjoying caffeine responsibly. Caffeine is a ubiquitous stimulant that offers potential benefits and risks. Understanding how caffeine interacts with our bodies, its effects on adenosine and dopamine, and its potential for addiction can empower us to make informed decisions about our consumption. By practicing moderation, being mindful of intake timing, and choosing healthier caffeine sources, we can reap the benefits of caffeine while minimizing potential adverse effects. Ultimately, enjoying caffeine responsibly is key to incorporating it into a healthy lifestyle.